one day she will be a big, sexy bomda. As I rode my bike, these words by Arun, my schoolmate, mixed with evening breeze of PTM layout and kissed my face. I thought, why did I always choose to monitor class 6th when I was in class 10th? Would that mean she'll be 3 years younger to me? How were I and Arun so sure she would be sexy when she grew up? The initial contours had said it all, hadn't it? Man, what is making you so desperate this time? This won't be your first relationship anyway. Far from the first, said the speedometer of my bike, which seemed to be stuck at 12 km per hour. I want to enjoy this Saturday evening's weather. That is why I am riding slowly, I told myself. But I knew it was not the truth. It was not I who was riding my bike, but it was my bike mercilessly dragging me towards Jayanagar, though I wanted to take Kormangala's route. I had a faint hope she would relent to meet me. On the very last night, she had denied, saying, "It is too soon." As pale orange pre-monsoon sun rays were being sucked by my black ribbon glass, Anusha's thoughts again sucked me into fathomless oblivion. Unknown people used to send me friend requests on Orkut. So I did not join Facebook. I could never explain that delightful jealousy her SMS reply had ignited in me. I asked her, why LinkedIn and not Facebook? Did that inexplicable jealousy meant I was falling in love? Ganta, I told my roommate. Who wants to marry a big man? I want a simple, homely girl. Drr, drr, vibrated my cell phone in approval. She agreed to meet me at Jayanagar 4th Block CCD. My heart started pounding intensely. Never had it worked so fast. Never. It had been only 4 days since I had accepted her LinkedIn request. The profile had not carried her picture, but had mentioned her school name. Only after I quickly messaged, "You were my junior, right?" Had I remembered, it would have been difficult for me to recollect all my school teachers' names. The place around Jayanagar 4th Block CCD was beautiful. 3 huge trees had successfully fought the sun and rendered such a serenity to the place that I only grew more tensed. I had reached the place early. Only in my workplace it could have happened. Using up all free 200 SMSs a day was tough. Not because I had work in office, but because I then had a QWERTY keyboard mobile. But the hope on the other side seemed to be voluptuous enough for me to take the pain. It had taken me 2 full days of incessant chatting and messaging to get her upload her picture on Google Doc. But the picture, though too small to be discernible, had said that 2 days of my hard work was worth it. Who's that other girl with you in that picture? I was wondering why she had to put a picture of hers with rather grotesque and unkempt girl. That's my best cute friend, she had replied. The next 2 days, messages had become more intimate to the level of skin. Was she falling in love? She better not be. Love is like paste and not pastry. And I slipped when a sweet voice called out, "Hey, white t-shirt and black ribbon." And I turned back and met with a shock. That night, as I lay on my bed, trying desperately to remember what had happened, I remember that the meeting, or should I say the date, had lasted for full 30 minutes. Thanks to that waitress who seemed to avenge me by taking ad infinitum to serve 2 coffees. I tried my best to be my usual, though I knew it was her mistake to put her picture with that cute friend of hers. Her face, her body, and everything about her had repeatedly needled me that I had not noticed this Anusha had matriculated a year later than my Anusha, who had clogged my mind, my brain, moreover my work. That night, as I lay on my bed, trying desperately to fall asleep, a sweet voice kept whispering to my ears. I did not know one had to look like Aishwarya Rai to be someone's friend. It was dark all around, as dark as my incompassionate heart. Back to you.
The personal story of a date. So I thought, yeah, it's ACB 2. I can evaluate it. What qualifies an ACB is the way he uses voice modulation, the way he uses body language. What pushes him above ACB is the disclaimer he used, the starting posture he used, the vivid descriptions he used to describe very simple things. What impressed me most was how he introduced Anusha. I don't know if you guys noticed it or not. It was so sly and it simply slided into the speech. Wonderfully done. Usage of slangs. Ghanta, sexy, cute, good. Placements were good, but I would want to warn you, Sharath. In an official speech, this is not allowed. Okay. The entire picture that I got of Sharath's speech was a YouTube video. The movie starts somewhere. As it builds around, you understand what happened in the past. And before you know it, there's an end. I wanted to listen to this story. I wanted to know what happened to Sharath and what response was from Anusha. I wanted to know who Anusha's cute little girlfriend was. She was a girl and a friend. Okay, I'll stop there. But I also wanted to know how it ended. Perhaps I was swept away by the vivid description that somewhere, I didn't want it to end, but it ended. But when it ended, I wanted to know how it ended. Then again, the hush voice that you used would have, I thought, if you had used it a little more hush, it would have added to the punch. Variation in speed. The way I saw it was sentence, sentence, sentence. I would have loved to see variation in speed, and the high-low tones and a louder pitch would have made my day. But I keep on thinking, ACB 2, well done, Sharath.